Hello, guys. Trying again. Second take. Oh, Lord. So, hello, guys. Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to On Level Ground. My name is Esther, and it's really nice to have you here today, guys. Even though I feel so tired and I feel like I'm not a person that can hide my emotions really well. So, I just want to get this video over with. I just want to get this video over with quickly. But, of course, I do want to share. And I just want to share a quick thought, something that came into my mind yesterday, something I was just thinking about, meditating on. That was so important and so very simple. Well, sometimes it's the simple things that we miss in life. Sometimes it's the simple things that we can't manage to apply in our daily life. And the simple things that we need to be reminded of. So I was just thinking about things that I was anticipating, things that I want to achieve, dreams that I'm running towards, things I want to manifest. Well, manifest, not that manifest type of thing, but, things that I want to happen for me, I hope you get what I'm saying. I'm like stammering. Anyway, as I was meditating and looking back, I realized that I'm doing things differently in life now than I did before. And I remember that at one point in time, I used to do things and then believe that the results should prove to me whether I was going to be successful or not. Now, this may not sound like a bad thing, which it isn't, because, what you plant is what you will harvest, So obviously your hard work should pay out. But I don't think that's, you could talk about what's the perfect formula to success. I don't know. Don't ask me. I can just meditate on what was important for me and what I found to be important for myself and things that I have missed in the past. And in the past, I was courageous enough to step out, ambitious enough to dream, and I was somewhat disciplined enough. I wouldn't describe myself as a super disciplined person, but I was somewhat disciplined enough to at least start putting in the work. But oftentimes I would pay way too much attention to what other people would respond to what I was doing. And if other people would approve and affirm what I had started. And then I believe that affirmation, especially in the beginning, where it's so crucial for you to believe in yourself, I depended and heavily relied way more on the opinions of others than believing in myself, than stepping out there and having the confidence to say, no, I see and feel and sense something. I have a talent, I have a gift. There is something I want to do in this world, and it's in that industry, it is in that field, it is in that department, and I believe that I have a place there. Instead of stepping out with that confidence and belief that I belonged there, I allowed my belief to be put together by the opinions and thoughts and affirmations of other people. And I also believed that the immediate result of my work was what it was going to prove to me that I actually belonged there and that I deserved to belong there. And it's so sad. Looking back, it is sad because, especially in the beginning, a pivot is never easy, no matter where you are, no matter where you want to go. Pivoting into a new place, whether you are experienced or not, somewhat experienced or not, or you have connections, it's never easy to do. And a lot of times, you can put a lot of hard work into something for quite a while before you start seeing the fruits, before you start seeing success, before you start gaining those affirmations that will really make you feel like you belong there, right? So in the beginning, that's what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. So in the beginning, it is really, really important that you have belief for yourself and that you have belief in yourself, that you have that confidence to step out. Because I realized confidence, it can take ambition and excitement and boldness to step out, but it really takes you confidence to remain where you are and believe that the place you have acquired for yourself belongs to you, right? And I just thought about it. I was like, yeah, it's so true. I mean, imagine if you were to walk into a room and you kept paying attention to how people react to you, right? First of all, you wouldn't even have time to be yourself. You would constantly be concentrating on what do people think, and you would be reacting to that instead of just being yourself and allowing your authentic self to make space for you in that room because you believe that you belong there. And then now, if you allow your authentic self to make space for you in that room, then the responses will be completely different, right? The people that don't accept you, the people that don't like you, the people that don't necessarily appreciate you, they shall go aside, they will shift. And they might whisper and gossip, but your attention will be completely somewhere else. Your attention will be on yourself, how you carry yourself in that room. Your attention will be what you bring into that room. Your attention will be how you can bless other people. And you will concentrate on all the people that affirm you and give you the energy back that you bring into the room, right? Like your confidence is the starting point of that affirmation that you need to be successful. Because in response to that confidence, in response to that authenticity, in response to the perseverance and just the ongoing belief, people will affirm that and people will make space for that and people will appreciate that and you will be successful. I really believe that you will be successful. And I was just thinking how I used to do things that way, how I used to tend to put in work and then retreat when I didn't immediately see the result that I wanted to see because I put my confidence in the affirmations that I would receive from people instead of in the confidence that I belonged there. Like I was swayed by people's opinions and thoughts and what they said about what I was doing and if that fitted to me, instead of just going with what I saw and sensed deep within me. That's another thing because sometimes you want the affirmation of people that are way too familiar with you. Sometimes you want the affirmation of people that are too familiar with you. They love you. They've grown up with you. They've seen you do great things. But unfortunately, because they are so familiar with you, you've now grown up. You're now doing what you do. And they may see a little potential, right? You're like here and they see that you may grow up to here, like up here, right? But they will not actually see that your potential is way higher, that you could actually reach here. Not all of them. Some people, of course, in certain moments in life will receive the grace to see so much more in you. But a lot of people, especially the people you're familiar with, will always be like, play it safe. Don't think too much of yourself. Just stay where you are. It's better. Don't risk it. I mean, I think it's a mix of multiple things. I think it's a mix of, it's not that they mean bad. It's just they don't see more. The familiarity is blinding them from seeing the actual potential that you have and the person you could become. You are the only person that can sense that. You are the only person that could really know that in your heart. You're the only person that can know, oh no, this is what I can. It's something, it's not tangible. I don't know what the path will look like. I know it may be risky, but it's worth going for. Because what am I here on this life? What am I here on this earth to do, right? I'm here on this earth to become the best version of myself and to get to know all versions of myself and to use the potential that God has placed in me and all the gifts. And along the way, people, of course, you are dependent on people. You can't go any path by yourself. You are dependent on people, but you won't get there if it is that you constantly turn to the opinions of others. Yeah. So yesterday before I went to sleep, I was just meditating on that. I was thinking, oh, it's crazy how I move differently now. How now I'm much more confident because I stay where I've been placed, whether the result has proven to me that I belong there or not, because I know it will come. And then I realized that believing in myself is the anticipation of success. I really believe that believing in yourself is the anticipation of success. And I really believe that believing in yourself is really the foundation that you need to stand on so that you can even reach higher points. So yeah, simple, so straightforward, right? But sometimes very hard to apply. I guess even more for, people pleasers or people just that are just more insecure or people that are afraid of change. Sometimes you're so secure and so confident in the department in which you've been trained, in which you've learned, in which you've met people, you've built connections, you've done the thing, right? And then when you step into a new place, when you step into a new territory, when you step into a new department, all of a sudden things become shaky because you don't know who you are in this department yet, you know? So sometimes it can be change, it can be unnecessary fear, it can be lack of confidence, insecurity, and sometimes it's people pleasing, the fear of man, right? But a lot of things can hold us back in that regard. And I just believe, and I truly, truly, truly in my heart believe that believing in yourself is the anticipation of success, and that success is guaranteed. If you take the time to change your mentality and how you think, to really truly believe that you are the person that you are called to be, not the person that you are right now, but the person that you sense will come forward because you dare to walk that path. You need to believe that you are that person. You have to believe that you are that person already. And daily affirmations, as a lot of people mention, is a really helpful tool to get you into that mind frame of, this is who I want to be. This is who I am already. Like, it is in me. All that I need is in me. Everything else that I will need, I will attract, because I believe and because I set my foot on the path and because I continue walking, right? So believe in who you are, because it's worth it. It will lead to success. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope this will get you thinking. I hope this is somewhat of an energy boost. If there is a moment where if you just needed a signal, if you needed a sign, if you asked for one, this may be it. And just go for what you believe in, because our dreams are worth pursuing. Great. So have a nice day and stay blessed.